I don't know Michael Rubin, but a lot of times the nerdy whites, they want to partner up with the kids at the cool table. Snoop told a story one time when he said the dudes from Uber was with Suge, and they begged Suge to come introduce them to Snoop. These dudes be going to Seed Capital. I just want to be around Kevin Durant. I want to be around Nas. I want to be around all of these cool people that I grew up on. I was the nerdy dude. Now I got enough money to mesh with them.
Everyone knows that money rules the world, and the rap game is no exception to that rule. But the puppet master behind many iconic artists is a truly sinister and creepy man. Michael Rubin is an industry tycoon, and his name really started circulating along with this embarrassing clip of gangster rapper Meek Mill, as some of you may recall, where bro was literally bunny hopping like an absolute psychopath on camera.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
And it's slowly coming to light that he is your favorite rapper's favorite billionaire, orchestrating a large network of young black talents across hip-hop and even sports. Even the likes of 50 Cent have been seen clowning rappers close to Michael Rubin. From the outside looking in, it seems like a pretty good idea to associate yourself with a billionaire, as there are countless benefits being tied to such wealth. But the quote-unquote benefits that Michael Rubin comes with tend to be questionable at best.
Don't be making fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming in.
It's your boy.
Nah, they gotta chill. They gotta chill. They gotta chill. Nah, they gotta chill. Cause I was giving Michael Rubin his piece for a minute, but I feel like the more and more we do our digging pause on this video of getting to know Michael Rubin, my opinion on him is gonna change. But I don't want to let that change my opinion on, because I don't know him personally, and they could just be how people looking at him. He could probably just be a chill, cool dude that just, I don't know. We're just gonna let the video speak for itself.
Whoiscam, and today we're gonna unpack the unsettling hold that Michael Rubin has on hip-hop culture. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we gotta understand his origins in the world of hip-hop and the power that he holds outside of the game that you'll see extends farther than anyone really knows. With 11 big B's to his name, it's hard to imagine Michael Rubin ever starting off with humble beginnings, but that's exactly how the story goes. Like many kids, he started shoveling snow when he was only 8 years old, and by the time he was 12, he had a ski repair shop that eventually raked in $125K a year. His keen eye for business carried into adulthood, and perhaps his most important money move came in an early investment with Fanatics, the top sports merchandise company in the entire world. This wasn't a one-off experience.
Bro, Michael Rubin created Fanatics? Mr. Rubin, bro, you savvy businessman, I'm not gonna lie.
Though Rubin loves sports, and he eventually was inspired to purchase the Philadelphia 76ers and became its most popular owner, despite sharing the team with several others. And it was courtside at a Philly game where he met the gangster rapper Meek Mill, fresh off the scene after coming up with moving and raw bars like these.
Some summer nights can even turn cold in the streets of Philly when
y'all niggas don't know nothing about the on the block Meek when he had the nappy braids, rapping his heart out, freestyling his heart out. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Nigga was freestyling his heart out. Now we know him as Mr. Meek Mill. Clap it up for Meek Mill, bro. Came a long way from the nappy braids in the block and freestyling on the corner. Now I'm gonna say this, bro. Why they gotta keep doing this to these niggas, bro? Why they gotta keep down, man?
Don't even get to turn old. My heart pumping to a turn gold.
The two men were from completely different worlds, but they would end up having far more in common than one would expect. And they would begin to bond over sports, business, and more. As conversation continued, no one would expect the can of worms that was about to burst open from this single interaction. And it would change the course of modern rap entirely.
So my daughter was just talking to Nikki, and Meek's like, you know, in his way, he's like, who are you? I'm like, you know, the Sixers guy. No. And then within a second, what I loved about Meek from the moment I met him, he just started peppering me with business questions. Like, hey, if I want to do this, how would you do that? And if I want to just do this in sports, and if
I'm gonna let y'all know one thing. If you're around somebody successful and you want to be successful, don't ask them how much money you got, where you went on vacation, da 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 da, blah blah blah, the normal stuff. Like, if you trying to surround yourself in rooms with people like them, and you trying to surround yourself with them, ask them business questions. Ask them business questions that can take you further than you think you can never take yourself. Get in their mind and get into their world and learn the game. You ain't gotta play yourself, you ain't gotta trick yourself. But now you know the game of the game, and game has been given. Put that game to work. Go make you some money.
I want to put this deal together. In a lot of ways, he was a similar version of me from a completely different vibe.
They continued to meet a few times as a friendship was truly beginning to form, and in their talks, Rubin would eventually learn about Meek Mill's ongoing legal struggle.
One night, maybe we'd hung out at the games maybe 10 times, and we were at halftime, and I'll remember this for the rest of my life. I said, hey, I'm going with some friends to the Brigada afterwards. You want to come? He said, I'm not allowed. I'm like, do you need permission from your mom? That's literally what I said to him. I said, you need permission from your mom? I was joking. I was being a wise ass. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm on probation. I'm like, how's this probation thing work? He's like, I'm not allowed to leave. You can't go across the bridge. 10 minutes. He's like, I'm not allowed. I'll get arrested. I'm like, what'd you do again?
You see, Meek Mill was under serious pressure from a 2007 incident involving a case where he was locked up for illegal firearm and possession. He got 2 years behind bars plus 5 years probation, and when his probation period was supposed to expire, a hard-ass judge continued to hold him on a legal leash. And things would not change for him as he grew older, even though his rap career was flourishing. In 2017, Meek picked up more probation charges for popping Willie and getting mixed up in an airport brawl, violating his current restrictions. And when Michael heard about his new friend's struggle and realized it was a problem on the judge's end, he decided to step in.
I'm not gonna say who I called. I started calling people of importance to find out, is everything he's telling me true? Like, I was hearing all I was hearing was everyone loves him, but he's got this crazy judge. But you know what? I want to make sure I'm always on guard. If you're in my situation, you're always. And so I kept getting back. He's done everything he's been asked from a probation perspective. You know, he's well liked. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's a little bit on rap time sometimes, but this is a good guy. You know, he's doing lots of charitable things. I wrote this letter, which I never thought it would become public. It became very public. I wrote this letter and basically talked about my relationship with him. I basically said, like, look, this has become one of my closest friends. Like, you know, he knows my daughter well.
Do I know Rick Rubin? I said Rick Rubin. I'm sorry, Rick Rubin. Shouts out to Rick Rubin too. That is a goat right there, bro. Do I know Michael Rubin personally? No, I don't. But nigga, if you just help me get out of jail, not even just that, you just help me get out probation, and I've been trying to get out probation for the longest, and the judge just tripping about. I mean, I can see her tripping about him getting in brawls and stuff in the airport, but she tripping about him popping willies in the hood. Him going back to his old neighborhood and popping willies on dirt bikes. I see if she was saying he was over there toting guns in the hood, causing negativity. He is hanging with the people. He could have potentially, I mean, that's his neighborhood that he grew up in, but still, he could have potentially got in more trouble popping willies in the hood. And you gonna just, he had himself in serious danger there. But instead, he doing a good thing, chilling with his supporters, popping willies in the hood. So if I was like Meek Mill too, nigga, of course I'd be cool with Michael Rubin. You just got me out of probation, nigga. Especially a big probation that I've been trying to get off of for years, and they just keep on dumping stuff on that really shouldn't be there.
He knows my mom, you know, he knows, you know, all of my, you know, partners in the Sixers.
Despite Rubin's letter and his appearance in court during the hearing, the judge still sentenced Meek to 2 to 4 years in prison. This was a shocking verdict considering everyone involved had strongly recommended against prison time, including the parole officer. It was abundantly clear that the judge had a vendetta against the young Philly native, but lucky for Meek, he had a billionaire friend in his corner of the ring.
I look at Meek, and he always wants to be this tough guy. His eyes turn pink, you know, there's tears coming out of his eyes. I can't remember the last time anything made me tear up. I have tears coming out of my eyes, and I looked at him, I'm like, I will not stop until you're out of prison and she's off the bench.
And that's exactly what he sought out to do, pouring over $6 million alongside Jay-Z to hire the best investigators and lawyers to fight for Meek's freedom. And to Millie, it meant the world.
You're now sitting in an orange jumpsuit and you're still smiling from ear to ear. I don't get it. Like you said, if it were me, I'd be so mad. How are you happy? Meek sat there. He thought about it for like a minute. He said, Robert, I've been sent to prison 3 times for never committing a crime. This is my entire life. I've been in and out of this thing my entire life. This is the first time people are fighting for me. You're here to see me today. You know,
man, see, y'all over here calling Meek a coon cause he over here being cool with a dude that spent $6+ million on his life. Nigga just spent $6+ million, bro. That's not no lunch money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's not even about the money. The fact that he was willing to just throw $6 million away to help this man get out of the jail. He was willing to write. Nigga was not even that. Nigga, if I'm somebody like Michael Rubin and I'm on this big pedestal, nigga done jeopardized that big pedestal to write people even bigger than him to help get Meek free. Nigga, I'ma thank you for that because you just saved my life. I'm not going, nigga, no, bro, that's petty. See, niggas be wild out here and they talking about this man cooning for him. Nigga just saved his life, bro. Some of y'all niggas ain't thankful enough, bro. That's what's wrong with y'all.
Michael's been here 20 times. There's a crusade to free Meek. This is the first time that's happened.
All that effort was worth it in the end, as the judge would eventually get revealed to be super corrupt, even beyond the courtroom. Aside from multiple weird cases on her end, she was also secretly spying on Meek and even demanded he drop her name in a song. Some pretty strange behavior. But the real win in all this was for Michael Rubin, who was quickly being hailed as a model billionaire and culture icon. He kept riding this wave when he established the Reform Alliance with Jay-Z to combat legal system failures.
We said we're gonna get 1 million people that are on probation or parole that shouldn't be out of the system. There was 4.5 million people at the time. This is 3.5 years ago. We've already cleared a pathway for 650,000 people that are on probation or parole to get out earlier from the laws that we've changed.
Michael Rubin was officially a hip-hop namesake, and the idea of having a rich white billionaire friend started sounding real good to young up-and-coming artists, especially this genuine, caring dude.
Let's keep this real. When you're financially successful, it's easy to give money away. Okay, I give lots of money away. That's easy. What's hard is to do the work.
But it wouldn't take long for the more sinister intentions of the richest man in rap to emerge from the most unseeming shadows. And it was too late for those that flocked to him.
The friendship with Lil Baby, what was it about him and your guys' rapport that sort of connected you?
He's a great guy.
Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. There's never been a thing I've asked him to help with, like from a charitable perspective with the Reform Alliance. There's never been anything. He's just such a great human being. I love his work ethic. When you hear his story, and I don't know anything about music, so when I met him the first time with Drake in the Bahamas in 2020, and he's telling me his story about, he was in jail a couple years earlier, he never rapped, and now he's got this great, kind of music career. You just want to root for the guy.
Rubin's new influence pulled in big names, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, and Quavo, to name a few. Successful people hang out. It made sense at the time, especially given Michael's recent investment into Meek Mill. But a noticeable pattern began to emerge in these relationships that made people question his intentions.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis.
I'm not gonna lie.
You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud. Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your bunny hops. They suck. Your bunny hops suck. You got 250 more to go.
Super weird dynamic, and the internet exploded when they saw what was going on. Bro, this is some house slave type shit. I'm gonna hop for you, massa. When he lost, he went straight to hopping too. Man, the rap game is nothing but a modern day plantation. I discussed the situation in much more detail in my video about how Meek Mill destroyed his career. But one takeaway from that video is that this was all weird behavior for a man like Meek Mill. A respected street artist who really portrays the image of a gangster, it just felt really weird for him to do something like this. And due to all the negative publicity he was receiving, Meek Mill tried to explain that this was a game played in prison. But of course, that only got him flamed even more.
Someone tweeted at him, how much did they pay you to do this? This is the first time he's addressed it. Keep in mind, there's all these Diddy rumors about Meek. There's this,
I'm not gonna lie. I be having to watch myself sometimes doing these reactions, cause I be having to remember that, like, if I was like ever to get myself clip formed on this thing, yeah, it can put me like, clip form can easily like take my channel from here to up here. That ain't what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is, nigga, I just got clip form, nigga. Saying some wild, reckless stuff, bro. Everybody about to see that, nigga. Nigga, I ain't gonna never be able to sleep peacefully, bro. They just about to be on my nuts, nigga. So, dang, bro. Meek basically got clip formed in that type of situation, bro. And he couldn't even pass it because that's a nigga that just helped him in life. So he like, nigga, I can't. But I do feel him though, like, nigga, him telling social media that's a game he used to play in prison, and he got a white man telling him to do bunny hops. Nigga, that was a terrible response to the social media, nigga. Nigga, social media so ruthless, nigga. You can't argue with these niggas online, nigga. You're never gonna win with a nigga online. Never. That's all they do is sit online, nigga. You're not gonna win.
believed to be a fake audio about Meek and Diddy engaging in some wrestling for the cereal like he used to do with the, like he said he used to. People have this assumption that Meek is doing zestivities with Diddy or potentially gay. I don't believe that. So he says, this is a game I started from prison. We used to make killers do bunny hops when they lost because it was too hostile for money. A YouTube channel, the link. This be us. I'm gonna get Rubin to bunny hop for me, okay? LOL. I'm gonna teach him D-Thang hop. I don't even know what half of this means. The fact that he said we used to do this in prison and we used to make killers do bunny hops, this is one of those things where if Meek was right next to me and showed me the phone, anybody really, I'm looking at him like, dog, that is not what you want to send out.
That's
you used
true.
to make killers do bunny hops.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, nigga, why is you telling the internet, ruthless internet? I used to make killers do bunny hops when we lost in a game of cars in prison, nigga. Why would you say that, bro?
What? What are you talking about? And then I'm gonna get.
Gonna lie too. I'm a Meek Mill fan, bro. Even niggas now that don't listen to Meek because the whole Diddy situation. I personally don't know how him and Diddy relationship is, nigga. I'm not gonna say he did something with Diddy. No, that's not. I don't know. But look, nigga, he made it worse for himself once he started trying to clear those rumors, and he tried to clear them on Twitter. Now, honestly, I wouldn't want nobody saying I'm out here. Y'all know what the media tried to portray him and Diddy out here doing. If people out here saying that about me, bruh, I'm gonna try to clear my name, but nigga, to try to clear it with social media on Twitter at that, bro, nah, he sunk himself deeper into a hole. Like, ayo, for real. But nigga, like, bro, sometimes you just gotta let the people on social media have it, bro. Let them have it. Because between this and the other response he gave him, he's not helping his. And we have learned along the way, when it come to Meek and responses, he don't help himself. He only keep digging a hole deeper and deeper, bro. This nigga need a PR team.
Rubin to bunny hop. And this is the thing. Him getting Michael Rubin to bunny hop for him has no effect on Michael Rubin. Most people don't even know Michael Rubin is the owner of the company that he owns.
The clip of him doing bunny hops got so much attention that it resurfaced amid the Diddy allegations a while back as well. To make matters worse, this wasn't an isolated incident, as Lil Baby was another rapper who was a victim of one of Rubin's house bets that caught people's attention, and not for a good reason.
What's the bet?
I go to sleep 5 and 4, you get 6 braids.
6 braids coming off your head. 6 braids off the back of your head if you fall asleep from 5 p.m. until 4 a.m. My entire head. Bet.
Bets between friends aren't unheard of. But the eerie part of all of this is that we never even seen Rubin lose. It leads us to ask questions like, is Lil Baby really gonna get into Rubin's bed and shave his hair? And if Meek lost that bet to anyone else, is he really letting his homies post the video online? The answer is obvious, and the truth becomes crystal clear when we see Kanye, one of the most high self-esteemed humans to ever walk Earth at this point, get talked down and demeaned on a post.
This is what really happens with Peter, Evie, Kanye. What we do on our way to a Vogue event, ribs and french fries.
So, what does Rubin have to say about all this? Well, he'll tell you that these are all mutually beneficial relationships, and the business mogul knows he can get to these successful artists for tips and ideas as well.
You were asking about Baby before, like, you know, does he come to me for advice? He comes to me for business advice all the time, but I go to him for advice on stuff too. I'll ask him like, hey, will this, you know, is this a good idea or a bad idea?
While this could be true, the real benefit for Rubin, besides whatever freaky stuff is going on behind closed doors, is the marketing leverage that hip-hop superstars give him and his companies. And rather than being a pushover guy paying these rappers to be around and do his bidding, it really seems like Rubin is the guy calling the shots. Even in this incident with Meek Mill on a private jet.
Mike, get up off me, dog. You heard me, Mike? Get up off me, man. Look, this man on my legs, y'all. Get this man.
Don't be making fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
This isn't all speculation either, as we've seen him utilize
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, don't be telling me I'm gonna get no drunken hug tonight on social media and you're a white man and I'm a black man. We both successful. They already think we got an intertwine going on together. Why are you posting this on social media, bro? Why? Talking about a drunken hug. We did. If he talking about that hug from behind, as a man, don't be hugging me from behind, man. Give me like a type of hug. You know the. Alright, my boy. You can even give me a regular hug, a little pat on the back or something, but don't hug me from behind, bruh. No, you done lost me right there, bruh. You done lost me right there, for real.
A culture shifter like Lil Baby to promote his Fanatics gear on the track Merch Madness, a campaign where tons of merchandise was given out to fans. These rappers were playing chess, but Michael Rubin had them in checkmate from the beginning, pulling rappers into business endeavors and still capitalizing on their influence. His use of rappers as pawns is enough to make you speculate his intentions, but the real red flag begins to dissolve whenever we look at his more elevated social life, specifically his strange white parties.
You gotta investigate this Michael Rubin party a little bit further. Y'all don't think it's a little strange?
What?
What? Help me out.
The consistency of the A-list celebrities that go there.
The hugging. What other party in the universe do you see that many of that level A-list people at the same spot at the same time?
This annual Michael Rubin white party isn't...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I see how they could entwine the Michael Rubin parties with the Puffy parties, because they both are two big people in the industry, and they having this all-white party that nothing but industry niggas is invited to. You gotta be like a known type of person to get into this party. This ain't no RSVP. They sending an RSVP to you. You can either accept it or deny it. It's up to you. That do sound a little wild and risque, but why did I say risky like that, man? I shouldn't have did that. But look, bro, y'all can't just assume Michael Rubin parties is a Puffy party. What if it's just a regular successful niggas linking up type of party, and they just all vibing? I do see what they can mix in together though, cause you waiting on me to go to sleep, nigga. Why is you even around me? Like, we got all this money, we ain't got no separate rooms. I'm not sleeping in a room with you, bro. I will sleep on a couch somewhere. No,
what it sounds like, but might just be as strange and worth investigating, and most of all, disturbing in its nature. This high-profile gala is littered with every A-list person on the planet. Even people far outside of Rubin's circle will show out for what is possibly the biggest elite social event every single year. We're talking Tom Brady to Jay-Z, Kevin Hart to Kim Kardashian, even Drake was recently seen there, looking like bro was absolutely done with everything happening to him lately. Basically, anyone considered an elite society is invited and most certainly attends these packed parties. Of course, the first assumptions from outsiders were Illuminati comparisons, and some even pointed to Rubin himself as the leader. There's even an eerie resemblance to this crowd and Jared Leto's cult. To even be considered for an invite, you have to be at the top of the famous profiles. So it makes sense that anyone would want to show out. But what's strange is the presence of guys like Baby, Quavo, and Meek, who are all far below the status of these other guests. Their attendance seems a little bit out of place.
Damn, why they trying to play? Y'all niggas saw the video I did on Lil Baby Bachelor Pad, and I'm gonna say Bachelor Pad because that nigga wouldn't stop saying Bachelor Pad. Y'all niggas saw that. Nigga, don't you dare try to say Little Baby ain't got no good amount of money. He might not got Michael Rubin money, but he got a good amount. Nigga had a rug made in the floor out of LED lights, and it wasn't even a rug. It was just LED lights made in the format of a rug. Yeah, man. Yeah, he ain't got Michael Rubin money, but still, he got some money.
Place, and questions got raised, especially when they found themselves in more questionable scenarios at the hands of Michael Rubin.
Right there, don't
now,
hug me
what
like that, bro.
in the is this?
I might gotta slap
Ain't
you
no
me like
fucking
that.
way.
And they hugging this
These
nigga sandwich.
motherfuckers got him in a reverse.
This nigga Baby looking like, fuck, they got me. Damn, I'm caught. GG's, nigga. These niggas making a sandwich out of me, nigga. Ice cream sandwich. You got Michael Rubin, a basketball player, and Baby. And this nigga name already Lil Baby, nigga. Do not put me in the middle of y'all sandwich, bro. That nigga cheese out hard too, with the heavy girth on the back. Nigga got dick all on his back, bro. In the front. Ew.
First Oreo, and he's showing all teeth. That guy, Michael Rubin, he needs culture. I listened to him on a podcast, and all he talked about was trying to sell to culture. Well, here's the thing.
Now, I will say this about Michael Rubin. Just recently, this nigga made a tweet saying something about black culture. Like, nigga, that's where you messed up at, bro. If you already said you don't understand the life that Meek Mill came from, you have no place as a white man to speak on black culture, bro. Especially if we can't speak on white culture, you have no place in the world. I don't care how much money you got, bro. If you don't know our culture and you're not a part of our culture, you're not even our culture. Don't speak on our culture because you don't know our culture. And easily what you said about our culture that you don't know about our culture could easily be misled because you don't know about our culture. So yeah, that's one thing I can say about him. He just recently spoke out on that, and I feel like a guy in his caliber, nah, that ain't for you, bro.
You having $1 billion don't matter if niggas don't fuck with you. So what is it in your benefit to do? Befriend the hottest, like throw the best parties. Who knows how much money? He probably lost millions off of this party.
With the Diddy Party activities coming to light, it's no surprise that people are beginning to question what goes on at the Michael Rubin estate. With culture floating around Puff Circle just 20 years ago, the same strange occurrences seem to be unfolding around a 51-year-old billionaire, especially given his relationship.
Not Jay Harden. Not James Harden. James Harden do be with Michael Rubin a lot. He be with Lil Baby too. Nigga be with Meek too a lot. Why is he hugging this nigga arm like that? Nah, they gotta chill.
Seem to be unfolding around a 51-year-old billionaire, especially given his relationship with the top of hip-hop. And now we're left to wonder why what lies ahead seems both familiar and uncertain.
Yo, what the f? That says Rubin on his underwear, yo.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up, that's a nigga? Ew. Now, wait. I have been a fan of Charlemagne for I don't know how long, bro. Like probably since the beginning of the Breakfast Club, bro. Nigga, to know that Charlemagne is, I don't know why I pause on this nigga ass like that. That's pause. Hey yo, but nigga, to know that Charlemagne is tripping over this, and y'all niggas know who Charlemagne is. Yeah, but bro, you as a man wearing Rubin on your ass cheeks, bro. No, the women, yeah, and I got some questions about them wearing Rubin on they, bro. Like, bro, why this nigga go? I'm not judging nobody, but bro, why you as a grown man got Rubin on your ass cheeks, bro? Why?
I just noticed that. Yo, Michael Rubin got the hose. Is that real?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, is that real?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. God damn, bro. Yeah, Michael Rubin got a chokehold on this shit. Like I ain't seen somebody have a chokehold on this shit in a long time.
Michael Rubin really might got a chokehold. I might gotta change my opinion on Mike after this. Like, yo, he gotta chill.